Another view of the Hudson for you. Now that no swimming sign is just not nice after all these days of hot hiking with a water shortage, and they won't let me jump in the lake. That's unfair. Well, I have just entered the zoo. Trailside, whatever they call it, museum or something. I forgot about this. It's probably a good thing I didn't get here too early or too late, huh? It would have been closed. So, I guess we wander through and try and figure out the places as we go, because it's really been a weird setup. I'll record what I can as I see things. Right now it's just a paved road with trees. Looks like a little fox. Oh, there's one. Yeah, he's sitting up there a little bit. See him better. You don't look too thrilled there, dude. The red fox. That was interesting. Haven't seen a red fox since I was a kid and I went to a zoo. How about a bobcat? Here, puss, puss. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Where you at? Where you at, pussycat? Dang, I'd like to see you. Short-tailed weasel? I'm not seeing a weasel either. So, no such luck on that. Don't care about amphibians. I'm not a big fish person unless I'm going to eat them. I guess we just follow and see where we go. Well, there's a nice friendly bear sitting there for you. He's about the size of the one I saw down in Shenandoah. Across the trail in front of me. Any more in there? Oh, there's one guy. He's out there sunbathing. Looks like he got a haircut. Well, we are now crossing the Hudson River. I believe it is. This is freaky as hell. Not sure I like the narrowness, not to mention the height. Anyway, I'm not sure why they had us cross before we crossed the highway before we crossed the bridge. And there's a walkway on the other side. So I don't understand. What do I know? I'm from a small town. There's the Hudson River. We've been looking at bits and pieces of. Doesn't look like much more is going to change here. So it's 6:15 and I'm wrapping it up for the day. It has been a short day, but it's been a long day. I've been so totally burned out from this heat and lack of water and pushing the high miles anyway, that I finally decided enough was enough today. So after I got to Bear Mountain Summit, which is about 5 miles from my camp last night, I downed as much liquid as I could, hit some trail magic, downed some more liquid, and then I started looking at the book and decided that instead of going a 20-some mile day again, I was going to cut it short to about 13 and a half and camp at the Graymoor Spiritual Life Center. Now, no, don't start thinking that I'm going spiritual. That's not about to happen. But this place offers thru-hikers a free place to camp, and it's down at their ball field. They have put in a shower. It's cold water, but it's a shower, and a sink for washing out your clothes. They also even have a small freezer here if you wanted to bring ice and drinks and what have you. Of course, no alcohol is allowed, but ice cream and that. And then they provide, since they have, of course, a freezer, that means they have electricity, so you can charge your phones and your battery packs and stuff. So I decided to hit that spot because it was short. And of course, about a half mile before I get there is a little store called the Appalachian Deli. And so I stopped there, even though it is just a mini mart with a grill in it. I was able to get a couple things for breakfast and lunches for the next couple of days. To top off, I still had enough dinners, but nothing else. And then I had a big lunch, double bacon cheeseburger thing, and fries, and ice cream for dessert, along with a couple of energy drinks. And then I hiked the last half mile to come up and set up camp. So I was in camp by a little after 3. And real nice place. First thing I did was hit the shower, got cleaned up. That felt nice. Got my clothes washed out, or at least rinsed out, and hung them out in the sun to dry, so they're all ready to go. I'll actually have dry clothes to put on in the morning and somewhat clean ones. So things are kind of nice. There's a couple other people showed up. They're set up their tents, and I've run into them at a couple other shelters, and we're all heading to basically the same direction, same spots. So anyway, that pretty much wraps up what took place today. It was an actual easy day, but like I say, it was a hard day, a long day. I can actually barely keep my eyes open. I'm ready to go to sleep right now. I am so tired. I didn't get much sleep last night because of the leg cramps, and then didn't get any sleep the night before because of the Boy Scout rescue thing. So I'm really burned out. So tomorrow, the plan is to either go to the Clarence Funstock State Park, which also offers thru-hikers one night of free camping, and they have good water, and that's a good thing to go because it looks like about the rest of New York the water is not drinkable, which is interesting. I'm not impressed at all with New York. Their shelters are just complete. I don't even know why they bother having them. There's no privies, there's no bear box, there's no water. Half the water I'm finding the book says is contaminated, not to drink it. So it's like, what's the point? Maybe New York needs to do a few things, like clean up the state. But anyway, if I don't go to the campground, I'll go on to another shelter. But again, it's got, make sure you treat the water. And then, excuse me. After that, I got to find a place to resupply, which I'm thinking of going into a little town called Poquay, I was told by another hiker that it's got a real supermarket, and I am going to need a real supermarket so I can get decent resupply. It's 3 miles off the trail on a highway, so hopefully I can catch a ride and get in and out. I don't want to have to spend money on a motel in New York. After that, I'll be getting in and start playing with flip-flopping with Connecticut. And not sure how far I'm going to be going or nothing yet. But I should be in Connecticut within a couple of days. Okay, that wraps it up.